Hi everybody, welcome back to the channel. This is Samantha, and if this is your first time here, I'm on a natural hair journey. I will link some videos for you to watch which will explain what happened, but in summary, I relaxed my type 4C hair about 3 months ago, and unfortunately that did not go well. I lost my hair was just falling out, it was just a disaster, and I ended up with patches of alopecia areata, particularly at the back of my head and also around my edges. So I've got videos of it out, and I'll put the links to those videos on the screen so you can watch them. I'll also put the links in the description box below so that it's convenient for you. So one of the things that I started using early on is this product here called the Wild Growth Hair Oil. I'd seen some videos on YouTube with people singing praises about this product, and at that point I guess I was just desperate to use anything to grow my hair back again, particularly after I'd done the big chop, and therefore I thought I'll try this. And so today the bottle is now empty. I've been using it, and I'll just explain how I used it and what I think about it. So you start off with just a little test, obviously, to make sure you're not allergic to anything, and then you start off by applying it once a week, and then you work your way up until you're using it 3 times a week, and then you stick to that regimen. So that's what I did. Started once, then twice, then 3 times a week. What I'll say about this is, well, this bottle is 118 mils, and that lasted me approximately a month and a bit, about 5 weeks. So I guess that's one thing to factor in. This is 118 mils, and perhaps if I got the bigger bottle or a couple of bottles, then obviously it will last a bit longer. But I was applying it sparingly, so I guess, on average, that's probably how long it lasts. I don't know if you've used it and it lasted longer for you or even shorter, then let me know in the comment section below. So this product here, there's a heck of a lot of writing on there, but it has quite a lot of ingredients in here which are known to be good for hair. So things like coconut oil, olive oil, rice bran, which will have, protein in it, jojoba oil, cocoa butter, pomegranate, lentil, chickpea, all sorts of things, and also rosemary and extracts of mushroom. What I'll do is I'll put a list of the ingredients in the description box below so you know what it contains, but you can also look this up on Google. It's available on Amazon, so you can read about that. So apparently this is good for regrowing hair, particularly if you've lost hair, so it thickens the hair as well. It's supposed to moisturize dry hair, and it can be used on natural hair, relaxed hair, colored hair. You can use it if you're wearing extensions. I suppose you can't use it really if you're wearing like a natural hair weave, like a Brazilian weave, because I think that might make it really greasy. But anyway, it's got a whole range of uses which you can read up again. So what I thought about it, I thought the size was reasonable. I'll be honest, I was expecting it to last a bit longer, so I was a bit surprised, but I think a month is reasonable. At the price here, I got this one here for £9.99, so £10, that's Great British pounds. For this bottle for a month's supply, I thought that was quite steep, but I don't know, I think it's actually more expensive on Amazon. I got this out of a hair shop, so I think anything above that, I don't think I would have paid for it. But when it comes to the color, it's got a whole lot of stuff in there, including pomegranate. So it's got like a little reddish color. I don't think let's see, there's a little bit left there. So a reddish orangey color. I'll put some on here so it's clearer, because you will see it on my hand. Yeah. Oh, there we go. I think you can just see the color now. So that's the color. And the texture is oily, it's an oil, as you can see. It's already oiling my hands. It's not a thick oil, I suppose a medium thickness. It's not very thick and it's not too thin, not too runny. So it's quite easy to apply. I like the fact that it comes in an applicator bottle because then it makes it easy to apply. You don't have to, kind of use a comb to part your hair. You can just use your hands and you can then apply this directly to the scalp and then massage the scalp. When it comes to the scent, it's got a very strong herbal scent. I guess you could smell the rosemary. You can also smell the peppermint in there and the lavender. So if you don't like those smells, then I'm not sure. I guess the best thing for you to do would be, if you can, go to a hair shop and smell it. I personally didn't mind the smell. At that point, I guess my main concern was trying to grow my hair. So whether or not something was going to make my hair smell, to be honest, that didn't bother me at all. But if you perhaps maybe attempting to reach a goal like shoulder length or bra strap length and all sorts of things, and your hair just grows like wildfire, then you might want to consider the smell. So think about that. I didn't mind it. I think when early on, yes, you smell it a lot more, but then you tend to get used to it and then it's not so bad. So there's a process of, I guess, of getting used to the smell, and then it doesn't bother you too much. And then in terms of effectiveness, I think it did help my hair to grow back. I was using other things as well which helped the hair to grow, and I guess this is where you kind of ask yourself, should you use a lot of products which will do similar things? For me, yes, I guess I wanted to do that because I was desperate, and when you have alopecia areata and the big patches, the size of my palm with no hair and your edges are completely gone, then I wanted to try many things to try and get my hair to grow a lot quicker. I know that's a bit silly because hair's going to grow at its own pace, and the thing is, what I didn't want to do was just try this for a month and then see it didn't work and then have to start with something else. So I've got a video in which I talk about a butter that I've made, which I absolutely love. That's an Ayurvedic butter, so I'll link that on the screen as well, so you can watch that, and if you want, you can make it yourself. So I think it did help. I think it did contribute to the growth of my hair. So yeah, I wouldn't say bad things about it. I guess the only thing for me is the price, but if you are prepared to pay that kind of money, then by all means give it a try. So I would say it's got a heck of a lot of things, so you need to make sure that you're not allergic to these things, particularly the things like chickpea and lentils, because I know there are quite a few people who are allergic to those things, and it's got grapefruit and lavender, so you really need to make sure that these things are safe for you. I've got quite a few allergies myself, but unfortunately I'm not allergic to any of the ingredients in there. So all in all, out of 5, what I would give this, I'll probably give this a 3.5. I don't think it was spectacular. I think it was good, but not like, oh, brilliant, super, I can't live without this. And because it's a 3.5, this is not something that I will be buying again. I'm going to try other things, other products, to see how they do, and if they're cheaper but just as effective and just as safe, then that's what I would go for. I'm obviously trying to use natural products as much as possible, and therefore you could make up your own hair growth, or which these are things that I'm looking into and doing research on. And the butter that I've used, the butter that I made and the Ayurvedic one, that is safe. I like that. I'm using that and it's working well for me. So if you've used it and if you liked it, let me know what you thought about it. If you didn't like it, let me know what you didn't like about it, because sharing this kind of information, I think, is helpful for other people who are considering buying it, or who've never heard about it and want to try it, or that sort of thing. So if you have used it, or I would love to hear what you thought about it, just to help other people. But anyway, so that's it, short and sweet. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you very much.